Hi, I'm Angie, and today I'm making Queen Latifah's sour cream pound cake. This recipe was on the Good Housekeeping website, and you can also go to my blog at overthekitchencounter.com to get the link for that. I've preheated the oven to 325, and I've greased a 12-cup bundt pan. Pound cake recipes are really easy to make because there's very few ingredients, so you want to make sure that you use the best quality, freshest ingredients you can. The dry ingredients are simply 3 cups of all-purpose flour and a 1/4 teaspoon salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. So I'll just whisk those together and set that aside. I'm starting with 1 cup of unsalted butter that's been softened, and that's equal to 2 sticks. And I just want to cream that first. And I'm going to cream in 3 cups of white sugar, and it sounds like a lot, but it does make a really large cake. Once that's nicely creamed together, we're going to beat in 6 eggs one at a time until they're well combined. Okay, now I'm going to gradually mix in the flour mixture, alternating it with some sour cream. And I've got 8 ounces of sour cream here. And you're going to want to start and end with the flour mixture. So I'll do about 1/3 of the flour. And about 1/2 of the sour cream. And another 1/3 of the flour. And the rest of the sour cream. And the last of the flour. And finally, I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla and a 1/4 teaspoon of pure lemon extract. And you can also add 1/8 teaspoon of almond extract. I'm going to leave that out because we have a nut allergy. I'm just finished combining that. Okay, so now I'm going to pour this batter into my prepared pan. I'm going to bake it at 325 for about 1 hour and 20 minutes, and you want to test it with a skewer to make sure that it's cooked all the way through. This is a pretty large cake, dense cake, and a relatively low baking temperature, so it's going to take a little bit of baking. Okay, I'm going to smooth out the top, and I'll pop this in the oven at 325 for about 1 hour and 20 minutes, or until a skewer comes out clean, and then I'll show it to you when it's done. Okay, it's been the full 80 minutes and the cake is done, and I did test it with a skewer and it came out clean. I'm going to let it sit on the rack for a full 15 minutes, and then I'll invert the pan and take it out to cool completely. Okay, it's been 15 minutes and the cake has cooled, and I'm going to use this plastic utensil to gently loosen the cake down the side of the pan. You can just use a butter knife carefully too. You don't want to scratch your pan. I like to shake it a little bit just to see if it's loose in the pan. Feels pretty good. And then I'm going to invert it on the rack, and we'll see how it turns out. Oh, beautiful. There you go. So now I'm going to let the cake cool completely on the rack, and then you can serve it with a little bit of icing sugar sprinkled on top, or some fresh fruit and some whipped cream. Don't forget, you can get the link for the written recipe at my blog, overthekitchencounter.com. Thanks for watching, and I hope you try Queen Latifah's sour cream pound cake.